그만두지마 내게 come in Come into me 수 없어 넌 in my head 채워줘 빈자리를 in my head 긴장하지마 내게 come in Come into me
Hi guys.
I'm
back. I'm back.
You sure are. There was
to be disrespectful, to be rude.
Actually, EXOLs have no issue. So
to be mean, to be a hater, be a bitter bitch.
To be disinterested.
To be disinterested.
You can see she hates
to
K-pop.
hate K-pop. Because I truly hate it. Slay.
Yeah, there's a lot of requests for Lay. You know, honey. It's not your favourite song.
No, it's not.
But the choreo, Lay's dancing, he's a very skilled dancer. So, but we're going to start with Lit, which was this was very Chinese influenced, even the song as well.
Let's go.
Volume, please.
You make it as look at me, you know what I'm saying. Shout it out, what do you want from me? They got an eyes on me. Tell me to shine the level. 准备好拥有我 title， 肮脏的视而不见，属于你不认的脸。路我还在走，从不曾回头。就去到下一个 level. Now we go. No one beat me down. Play another round. 就看我不到。我的大。
I wanted more there.
Just a little bit more, yeah.
I wanted him to hit each of the beats. I would have liked that because he crumps and stuff, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, so it would have been nice if he'd have added some of that in.
Yes.
That tut in some form of isolation would have been very nice texture. I'm liking this. He's got sauce.
He's very saucy.
Yeah, he's very. He's yeah. Je ne sais quoi.
I am the
There we go. Hey. Also, the camera is not annoying me.
Yes, because you're showing it.
Yeah, I'm able to see all of his whole body, regardless of what the camera's doing. I just realised he's rapping in Chinese.
I got the power, you know it. I got the power, you know it. I got it.
You see how he's getting up from the ground? He's done it twice now. Is that core control? Like, is that how?
No, he's using his knees.
Oh, okay. So he's pushing up with his knee. Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing that on his knee. The core control comes in with is more about balance, but the actual movement of lowering and getting up is all on his dominant knee.
Jesus.
太多人都在那排队等，就是出于你不让你看好。You wanna fight and we having a fight. Fight with this act, but you know I survive. Music my arena, feeling the vibe. Taking China to the world. I am the legend.
Hey.
That was nice.
Yeah. I like that.
I'm glad. What did you think of the dancers?
They didn't get on my nerves. They the way that the routine is choreographed, they didn't get in the way of the main event, which was Lay. So their positioning was sensible throughout, because sometimes with some of the other routines that I've seen, the background dancers, the way that they're spaced or positioned, they are literally stood in front of the main dancer, and it's kind of I understand if there's supposed to be some sort of surprise pop out bit or something like that, but if there's not, it's just why are you in front of me here? Who are you? Move, please. So that was nice. What I will say in terms of performance and presentation, the dancers wearing all black casts a stronger shadow on Lay. So there were moments where you couldn't properly see his dance movement because he was in their physical shadow.
Okay.
So if they would improve the lighting, I understand for the purpose of the routine that it just wasn't possible. For where it is, it's supposed to be gritty. It's supposed to be raw
dark,
and dark. If it was more well lit, there would be less of a shadow cast. So that's the criticism there. But overall, an enjoyable routine.
Nice, yeah. And then with the Lay, that's the reason why Lay is one of my favourite dancers as well. Because, at the start, I like a lot of the graceful, arm movements he was doing. He's very good at being quite graceful, and then he would change and get more
Yeah, it's nice to see the contrast with, lyrical dance. So, what you saw at the beginning, which clearly had the traditional Chinese dance influence in it. Versus when he's introducing the crumping those isolations and tutting, it's again, it adds texture to a routine. So I am partial to if you've got the in the routine, I would you've got that element. I would like to see you hit each beat because again it does add texture and dimension to a routine. But that's not to say because he didn't do that at all times it wasn't enjoyable.
Because he gave it to us at point.
He gave it to us at point.
Oh,
right, guys. I do not love this song. I don't love it. I'm gonna say things because I don't like this song. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to focus on the routine itself.
Only.
Just that.
I wish it was a still camera, but it's fine.
Honey, I know that you waited, honey, I'm really tryna feel it. Shanghai to LA, I'm a trendsetter. I'm the one for you, can't nobody do you better. Honey, please don't catch no feelings. In the watermelon, let me put you on. Top of all seven, I'm your James Bond. Scarlett Johansson, yeah, I like him blonde. Harry Potter, girl, I got that magic on. I got so many flavors in my phone. Girl, I make you melt, I can turn you on. Honey, dripping off your body. Said she wanna drive me like a Maserati.
What?
Sorry, I just heard that. I said I wasn't going to comment on the music. But this man said she wants to drive him like a Maserati. Now, I feel like culturally, in the musics, this is quite raunchy. Because...
It is quite... The lyrics there.
He said that people drip. He said he likes them blonde, like Scarlett Johansson. He said something about Harry Potter and having a wand.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh my god.
He said a lot. But anyway, do you know what's nice about watching Lay dance? A bit like watching J-Hope dance. You know when they just enjoy it?
Yes. Yeah, grooving.
And they don't have to, he's not thinking about the routine, but he's meeting his mark and he's having fun with it. And yes, it's just a dance practice, it's not a performance piece, but he is performing it still. He is performing it and he's having fun with it. And I bet you when he's on stage there won't be that much difference between what you're seeing here and what you would get in a live performance. Just because you're at a dance rehearsal literally doesn't mean that they're marking it. They're clearly not marking it. They're performing it.
I like his because even watching him now, I'm I like his, like you're saying, it looks like he's improvising because he's naturally grooving. It looks like he's just adding in ticks when they're part of the choreo, but it's just comes out so naturally, especially like his footwork and his like isolations. I love him.
Yeah, and I like his body waves.
Mm.
Are nice and smooth. You know, and I like them.
You like a body roll.
I like a body roll.
Yes.
I like waves. I like it to be smooth. I like the fluidity in the movement, and I don't like to see it cut off at like the knee.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing it, bring it all the way down to your foot. Don't end it at the knee. Like if they're doing a wave, like it would be like it just ending here. Like you need to
connect it.
Exactly.
Through.
Bring it out the other side.
Honey, I know that you waited, that you wait, honey, I'm really tryna feel it, Shane had to LA, I'm a trendsetter, I'm the one for you, can't nobody do you better, honey, please don't catch no feelings,
Does Lay have any like training before he became an idol?
Girl, that's the move.
I'm not sure. I don't know extensively his training background.
Don't make me change. What goodness sake, I need a taste.
Why do you say that?
So many people up in this party. I can't be seen with just anybody. Love the way you dance when you dance on me. When you dance on me, I'm trying to taste that. Honey, I know that you waited, that you wait, honey, I'm really tryna feel it, honey, I know that you waited, that you wait, honey, I'm really tryna feel it, Shane had to LA, I'm a trendsetter, I'm the one for you, can't nobody do you better,
It's cute.
I still hate the song. I like to watch people enjoy what they're doing. Because even if it's not good, if they're having, like, if I can see that they're having a good time, I'm having a good time.
Yes. Oh, I love him so much. Okay, go back, please. Everything that he's just, that is so fucking satisfying. Love him.
But all of that is also in part as well. People get aggy with me because they're like, why are you commenting on their shoes? Why are you commenting on their outfit? Why are you commenting on their hats? But everything pairs, like, it all goes together.
It does.
It all goes together and it adds to the overall experience and the perception of the dance, the way it's received. If you cannot, like, them doing all of, like, doing sharp and short isolations means nothing in a 10 times too large hoodie.
Yes.
Means nothing in a pair of fucking Jinko jeans.
Yeah.
I don't know if the kids today know what Jinkos are, but they're those like super wide tracksuit like jeans or tracksuit bottoms. Like if everything's too oversized, you can't see anything, so it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have impact. So there is a fine line. Like yes, they can be comfortable. Yes, they can be themselves. Yes, they can dress however they want. But if they're trying to showcase the routine, you got to dress accordingly.
Yeah.
You got to dress accordingly.
And you're seeing everything here. Like it's so satisfying. Like it's delicious. And the clothes are just baggy enough to give the hip hop like kind of like. Yeah,
I don't want to see him in a suit and tie.
No, exactly. Although I'm joking.
No, I don't want to see him in a suit and tie. I've enjoyed both routines.